that money, I ain't stopping. Steady grinding for that paper like a nigga.
My goals with this shit, I would say, is just to keep growing. You hear me? Like, keep growing, bro. Like,
so being from DC, you spoke about hood politics. Would you say that affects, you know, your growth in this city? Do you feel like you should move? Like, for example, you say you worked out in Atlanta. You feel like you make way more cheese out there than in here?
All right, this the thing. I think, I ain't gonna lie, the city love me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's just niggas don't work with me. I'm gonna say the reason why niggas don't work with me. It's, again, because of the fucking hood politics, bro. Niggas just don't want to work with me because of my motherfucking background. I said it on one of my Insta snaps. You hear me, bro? That shit is still pinned on my page to this day, bro. Niggas just don't want to work because of my background. And again, I understand it because of where a nigga from type shit, bro. But it gets to a point where it's like, bro, come on now, bro. You hear me? It gets to a point where it's like, it's no way a nigga not want to work, like, you know, a nigga don't want to work with me type shit. I'm just like the best bang for your buck in the city, bro. If you ain't working with me, then what the fuck? It's just like, what the fuck? The fuck you doing? Just like, you hear me, bro? I'm just like doing fat shit, you hear me? Interviews and shit, you hear me? Videos come back in 2 hours and shit like that, 24 at the max, you hear me? Bro. And my shit, at the most, you hear me? It don't even be going up to $500 type shit. Unless y'all want the $500 jump, you hear me? Type shit, bro. So y'all gotta think, like, the fuck? I don't know.
Do you think about going?
And I'm
into
a genuine nigga too.
Damn, my fault. Do you ever think about going into like shooting movies and shit?
Fuck yeah.
All right, bet.
All that shit coming soon, bro. That's what this platform is for. 1200 Films, I'm about to grow this shit. Hear me, bro. 1200 Films, I'm blowing this shit up, bro. As y'all can see, we going interviews right now. Hear me? In the next 2 months, I just posted that shit on my Instagram. That's why y'all gotta watch me on all my pages because I'm a content creator for real, bro. I'm about to start rapping again, but I'm about to start rapping as a content creator. Shout out DMTM Lil Ro. He just told me, nigga, start rapping, but do it as a content creator. So I'm like, fuck it, nigga. I'm gonna do it as a content creator. Hear me? But it's not even just because of that. I was saying it because I'm about to go move out of Atlanta, y'all. So when I make this little chess move, bro, I'm about to make this Atlanta chess move, bro. Tap in with some Atlanta artists. Again, let me see your lighter. It probably only take maybe at the most a year. I think only a year, only because the type of nigga I am. Y'all got to think, bro. I'm a businessman at heart, bro. I know money, bro. You hear me? It's not even about the money, but I just know how to make a nigga happy, bro. You hear me? I know how to motherfucking customer service and shit, bro. Like, this shit nothing. You got to think, bro. I used to hustle, bro. So all this shit, this just will come with it. I would say, once I make this Atlanta chess move type shit, it's gonna be Atlanta artists and DC artists, well, DMV artists, you know, colliding and shit. I'm gonna try to have this shit, you know, to the point where niggas could work, lock in, shit like that, to the point where everybody else gonna end up, you know, reaching out to me and shit. Because there's no way y'all see me working with the DMV and Atlanta. Because right now the DMV is growing type shit. Like, as y'all can see, we just like kicking in a lot of doors. Shout out all the artists. I ain't gonna lie, every artist, it don't matter where you from, because again, like I say, I don't give a fuck about the motherfucking hood politics. That's just how y'all be thinking of it. But again, I know why y'all think like that, so I don't give a fuck, bro. I just know that I understand type shit. But I would say again, I'm happy that everybody is doing their motherfucking thing in the DMV. And the reason is because we never been, you know, doing our shit like this ever, for real, bro. And, well, I ain't gonna say we haven't been, but y'all already know, it been a little minute type shit, but as far as like just what I'm trying to do with this shit, I'm just trying to build the bridge type shit. Like I always tell every artist, bro, I'm trying to be the nigga who pull this shit together. I'm trying to be the FYBJ main of this shit. You hear me, bro? I told niggas, fuck, I gotta walk around with a box of whoops. You hear me, broski? Fuck. Like, god damn. Like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. What you wanna say?
Shit, let's go back to speaking on the job and leaving it. What made you take that risk?
What made me take the risk to actually leave the job was because, again, around that time, I just lost my car. Because I don't know if you remember, but when I first came to the job, I used to be driving and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Bro, but I had just lost my car and shit. So I'm like, damn. And niggas, y'all like can't really, you know, move around how a nigga want to move around. And I'm like, at the end of the day, how the fuck do I got this motherfucking job and I still got this fucking same car that I grinded for outside type shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I got this car from outside, you know, bruh. Like, not for no damn job, you know, bruh. And I ain't saying that the job wasn't paying, because of course the job paying, but it's just like, a nigga ain't had the discipline at the time, all this shit. So it's just like, nigga, I'm blaming the job right now type shit, bruh. When in reality, you hear me? At the time, it could have been the discipline. Now you guys spark that jump. I'm about to say, in reality, it could have been the discipline, but of course, the job was just the motherfucking trap. Because again, before that, I was doing Millionaire Network Room. When I came in the job, I was already doing Millionaire Network Room. So I was already tapped into everything being a motherfucking trap. That's the reason I got the job. I got the job to use it as a tool to just make some money until I realize what the fuck do I want to do. And I'm going to just invest all the money into that until I can leave that bitch. You hear me? Bruh. And I ain't going to lie. Like I told you, bruh. Like, I ended up making my check twice. You hear me, bruh? I made my check twice. I remember that shit. I made my check twice in like 3 days. The first time it was like 3 days. Second time it was like 4 days or some shit. I don't know. But again, I made it twice, bruh. And again, back then, y'all know at the other location type shit, well, you know, at the other location and shit, you hear me? And they get paid way more because it was way more dogs back then because it was only one location back then. So it was like 30-something dogs in that joint every night. So a nigga just like getting like probably like 3-something, not 3-something, but like 2-something every night, you hear me? Shit like that, bruh. It's maybe 3 if it's fest shit, bruh. Like, mad time, because you know how the holiday jumps and shit. So like, you hear me? But like, I don't know. It was just like, it was cool, but it was just like at the end of the day, I started realizing coming in there every day, everything that these people were saying on these interviews is true. Like, you're not going to want to keep doing this shit. Job, I ain't gonna lie, the job cool as shit, y'all. Y'all will do this shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like, y'all see my snaps, I smoke in that motherfucker, bro. I chief in that bitch, you hear me? But it's just the fact that every day I'm giving my life to something that don't matter. Again, like I told you, what do we gain out of remember all these dumbass dogs' names? What the fuck? Like, you gotta think, bro, your brain only can intake so much. I mean, you know, it can only gather so much information on a daily basis, bro. What the fuck? We using it on dog names and shit. What the fuck? Using it on the time when they gotta eat. You hear me? Like, not saying that that might not be a useful skill, but me, I ain't trying to take this shit outside and go be on a dog trainer or some shit like that. If I was, then that would be a good ass job, because then it's like, all right, I'm gonna go steal some sauce right quick, boo bye bet, then I'm about to dip on their ass, get the fuck, all right, that's cool. But that was not my plan, bruh. Like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? They got me learning all goofy shit. Like, I'm thinking I'm about to come learn sauce, bro. Because, you know, again, I'm watching the interviews. They saying, get you a job. You know, bro, you going to learn some sauce in that joint. And I ain't going to lie. The sauce that I did learn is just why you won't want a job. Every reason why you won't want a job, I learned that. And I learned actually how to run a business from just being in the job. I learned why exactly people work for the money while being in the job, bro. I seen people in that joint, bro. I remember the first day I came to that bitch. Well, bruh, I say people with that motherfucker with kids and shit, bruh. And then she told me she was in that motherfucker for like months and shit. I forgot how many months she said. She said like 8 months. I'm like, God damn, son. You know me? Like, that's what made me understand, like, all right. Because, bruh, me, I wasn't even coming in there for that, bruh. My goal is some whole different shit. That made me wake up and understand, oh yeah, I'm really in the motherfucking lines then right now. These niggas is real out in here living off this shit. Like, living, providing for their family, you hear me? Like, not even off no wild shit, but off mad time. Like, and this is everybody in the world, bruh. And niggas, I just think this shit cool. Like, not saying there's anything wrong with a job, this is about how y'all treat it and how y'all look at it. You hear me, bruh? You can roll out work for yourself, bruh. Do y'all not know every job, let's say if everybody quit today and started their own business and did what the fuck they wanted to do, bruh, every job today will still exist, bruh, because it will be just somebody else running it, bruh. But it would just be a different owner, bruh. Real life. It would just be a different owner, and that's it, bruh. Man time. That's all it is. Everybody will still be a little chess piece. Everybody will still, you know, play their role. Some niggas ain't kings. Some niggas got to sit back and be pawns this time. It's cool. It's okay. As long as we win the game, as long as we make these millions this year, or whatever y'all goal is to make type shit bro. It makes sense. Maybe. But we probably got to close the interview out in a little bit because, you know, the phone about to cut off in a little bit, bro.
And one thing I would definitely say though, right, is the jobs.
Yeah.
They are good tools to make some legal, quick money or whatever.
Facts,
make
bro.
sure you have a plan. The job can't be the final destination and shit like that.
Yeah.
You gotta have a plan to, put some money inside and shit and build your own brand and business on the side.
Yeah.
So once that shit grows, really takes off, you can quit the job and never go back. Just like how you did for real.
Fact.
It's like planting the seed, bro. It's gonna take time to grow. But eventually that shit's gonna be big as shit.
Bruh. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I first quit the job, y'all can ask him. I was telling him, bruh, I was going through big ups and downs, bruh. I thought, bruh, I made my check twice. I'm thinking I'm hard body big boy, bruh. Everybody in the interviews, they tell him you gotta do that shit for like 6 months. I'm thinking my shit green light. Bruh, I'm like, man, fuck that shit. My shit cranky on broski. This shit dumping. You hear me? Bruh, that's all I'm thinking. Whole time, you hear me? I quit, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say the next week, it was probably the week after that, slow, bruh. I'm talking about super slow. This shit got me branching out, doing a little, running around, doing little free shoots and shit, trying to boost my face out there, playing little blogs and shit, just doing whatever, bruh, like, just trying to grow and shit, bruh, networking with all the little cameramen, bruh, like, now, like, it's to the point where, like, of course, y'all already know, like, I ain't gonna say I can sit back now, because the nigga, like, I can't sit back right now, of course, type shit. Like, a nigga trying to grow. I ain't trying to be the biggest motherfucking cameraman though, bruh. Like, that's what I want y'all to understand.
Steady running to that money, I ain't stopping. Steady grinding for that.